What's up? It's me. It's really early Sunday morning, and I have been up like all night just learning and researching stuff. And something that I've learned about this morning is something that you may not have heard of, you know, too often. And if you haven't, it's really not a big surprise because I never heard anything of it. However, I really don't watch television too much anymore because I don't find it beneficial to me in any way at this point. The only thing that I find beneficial whatsoever is the weather segment in the news, and that's only like maybe half the time when they're right. Um, Agenda 21, otherwise known as Sustainable Development, I'm pretty sure that's what the term is. This is something that's going to affect the entire world. If you haven't heard of it, look it up, Google it, you know, look on YouTube. There's actually an hour-long presentation on Agenda 21 right here on YouTube. Um, Agenda 21 is basically going to affect the entire world. What they are doing is they're going to try and control every little bit of what we do. And what I mean by that is they are basically deciding for us what is best for the planet. It's basically like an attempt to save the planet, but in all honesty, all it's doing is it's going to complicate things a lot. And I have to tell you, I really wasn't too happy about it whenever I started hearing about it and I started learning about it. Um, and like I said, it's going to affect the entire world, not just the United States. Something that you may not know. About this time last year, Barack Obama signed an executive order basically implementing this plan to take effect to 16% of this country, of the United States. That doesn't count anything that's going on outside of the United States. I'm not 100% sure of what's going on there, but all I know is if you look into this, you're probably not going to end up too satisfied because it seems like we really have no say in the matter. And I have to be honest, I really haven't heard Barack Obama saying a whole lot about it. In fact, you can't really blame him for it entirely. He didn't really, muster up the idea, but he's definitely not protecting us from it. And, sustainable development, yeah, it sounds great and all, blah, 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 but when you learn about it, you're probably not going to be too pleased because they're basically going to try and control every little thing that we fucking do. It doesn't sound too great. And this all started in the 90s. Bush Senior actually kind of started the whole thing with us. He signed something in the 90s which didn't actually do anything at that point, but then Bill Clinton decided to sign an executive order, and some other people jumped into the whole thing, and at this point, Barack Obama has actually signed something putting it into effect. And they're working on it right now as we speak. So I really suggest that you become aware of your surroundings. It seems as though we're all divided by borders. We're different states, different countries, yada, yada, yada. We're all one thing. We are all human. Whether you are black, white, red, pink, gray, I don't give a fuck. We are all human and we should all care about each other. There's no sense in being hateful and hating someone for the way they look because that does you no good at all. We need to start being positive and we need to start putting forth energy into taking responsibility for our own actions and stop worrying about someone coming down and saving us all. Stop thinking, oh, I can do whatever I want because God loves me and he's going to save me and I'm going to go to heaven or blah, 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 blah. I really wouldn't think that way if I were you. I would really start taking action now while you're here because you don't know for sure what exactly is going to happen to you whenever you die, and you don't know exactly what's going to happen to you while you're here. And I think right now, while you're here, it's more important to worry about what's going to happen while you're here. So I'm sure that I'm getting kind of repetitive at this point, but I'm stressing to you, please look it up. Agenda 21. Look it up. I don't care how old you are or what you're doing. If you have an hour to spare, look that shit up now. Because it's going to affect you at some point. I can promise you that. So yeah, let's try to be a strong community, not only, in one little space, but the entire world. We're all a community. We're all humans, and the only thing that separates us is our attitudes. So I'm going to stop talking now, but you guys try to have a good day. I'm going to do my best to have a good day. Got work tomorrow. It's Monday, so got to get ready for that, but I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and loving yourselves and not taking life for granted, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Only you have full control of your life. So take responsibility, you know? Anyway, have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later.